Hey everybody, it's Stacy Duffy, your Denver Metro Real Estate Resource, and today I wanted to help y'all with your tax valuations regarding your property taxes and assessed, well, not assessed value, but your valuation for your home. So for Colorado, those go out, the Notice of Valuation, they go out the 1st of May every other year, and then you have until the 1st of June to file for your appeal. If you plan on appealing, make sure you do it by the 1st of June, whether it's online, in person, by mail, whatever. But if you don't do it by that deadline, you lose your right to appeal your valuation. So if you have any issues or you plan on doing that, that's the first step. But just some tips, if you're able to do it in person, typically the people that go in to talk to an appraiser about their valuation have a much higher success rate of appeal. It's just a chance for you to have a discussion with the appraiser and really get your point across. If you just file a blanket appeal, they may take a second look, but if there's not a lot of details, I mean, if you're not invested in your valuation, why would they take extra time to prove your point for you? So if you can, go in person and do it. Even if you go in or you file it online or by mail and it's denied, you can still go to the next step, which is really just, I don't have the acronym in front of me. I think it's the Colorado Board of Equity or something like that. It's a CBOE, I believe, is the acronym. But it's really, it gives you a chance to, get in front of people for about 10-15 minutes and really just talk about it. Worst case is they either say no, or keep in mind if your property valuation is really about right, or if it's even low and you go in to fight it, they can raise it. So if it's low and you just want to fight to make it lower, you may lose your case and it may bite you in the end. So make sure that it's really worth your time, that it's not going to backfire on you. But make sure you get it in by June 1st. Also, what the county doesn't have information on is inside of your house. They can see all 4 sides of your property based on satellite views and things like that, and they have great information regarding market conditions, but they can't see inside your house or inside a lot of the comps. So if your house is the only one that isn't updated in the entire neighborhood, maybe take some pictures of your house and then ask your local friendly realtor that you know, like, and trust to give you some pictures of some of the recent sold comps and all of their updates, so you can say, hey, my house isn't quite as nice as theirs. So anyway, just some tips as far as if you plan on appealing your valuation. Keep in mind your deadline is June 1st, so that is rapidly approaching. So make sure to at least get something in if you plan on appealing it. But if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to help however I can. The other thing I wanted to mention, sorry, I've got a meeting I'm about to run into, but is if you plan on giving new comps, or your realtor says, hey, here's some great comps for you to use for your appeal, keep in mind you can only use comps for that valuation period of 2 years that is very specifically set, which is usually from July 1st of 1 year to June 30th of 2 years, or 2 years later, so in that 2-year period. If you use, a comp from a month ago and your valuation period ended 9 months ago, they're not going to be able to look at that legally. It's state statute. They can't consider that information. So it's not them just being mean. They can't look at that kind of stuff. So make sure that any comps you use are within that valuation period, or were at least under contract during that valuation period. A lot of times they can still consider those. So anyway, thanks so much for the time. Hopefully this is helpful for y'all, and have a great day. Bye-bye.